But here we are, we're on the last day, 24th of September. And as the chairperson has informed you, we are here at Rweza, Rubowa, on the grounds of the Electoral Commission. This is the first time the Electoral Commission is nominating presidential candidates from its ground, from its own permanently held owned ground. And this is the place where the headquarters, the permanent headquarters of the Electoral Commission are going to be. Already work is ongoing, and as you can see, the nominations of this 2025-26 general election are the first to be conducted here. So in many ways, all those that have been here are making history and are part of a beautiful history of the permanent home of your commission. So the commission, as Ugandans will know, released an adjustment in some dates on the roadmap, and this was done last week. And since the Ugandans are watching and listening, we may wish as well to take this opportunity to remind them of that commission decision of those adjustments. And on those adjustments, the first one was nominations of candidates for presidential elections, which we are concluding today. Harmonization of candidates' campaign programs for presidential elections, 25th, 27th. Conduct of candidates' campaigns, and then nomination of candidates for parliamentary elections, 22nd and 23rd of October. And nomination of candidates for special interest group parliament, 22nd, 23rd of October. Conduct of candidates' campaigns for parliamentary from the 10th of November to 12th of January. Conduct of campaigns for local government, including SIGs, 10th of November to 12th of January, and then the polling period between 12th or a date between 12th of January to the 9th of February 2026. Article 61 of the 1995 Constitution outlines the functions of the Electoral Commission. And it says that the Electoral Commission shall have the following functions: to ensure that regular, free, fair elections are held. To organize, conduct, and supervise elections and referenda in accordance with the Constitution. To demarcate constituencies in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. To ascertain, publish, and declare in writing under its seal the results of the elections and referenda. To compile, maintain, revise, and update the voters' register. To hear and determine election complaints arising before and during elections and during polling.
Okay, our guests, we've been verifying and scrutinizing the nomination papers of the aspirant before us, and we are satisfied that he has fulfilled the requirements of the Presidential Elections Act. Therefore, I, Justice Byabakama Mugenyi Simon, being the returning officer for the nomination of presidential candidates, declare Munyaga Mubarak Serunga a duly nominated candidate in respect of the presidential elections 2026, he having fulfilled the nomination requirements under the Presidential Elections Act, Chapter 179, Laws of Uganda. Congratulations, you are now a candidate. Right. Munyaga Mubarak Serunga, now that you are a duly nominated candidate, you are required to observe or to do the following. 1, you are to appoint an official agent who will coordinate your campaign meetings and media program and also attend meetings on your behalf where necessary. Secondly, you are to avail the Commission with a schedule of your campaign meetings and media program as soon as practicable to facilitate the smooth harmonization of all the candidates' campaign programs countrywide. And thirdly, you have to sign a memorandum of understanding with the Electoral Commission on compliance with the harmonized campaign program, timelines, and guidelines. reminded the campaign start officially on 29th of this month after you have harmonized your campaign program together with the other presidential candidates. The Commission is also required to hand over to you in soft copy the National Voters Register, which I would like to pass on to your agent. It is here in soft copy form. Agent, come and pick this register. Yes, if you want to go and greet your supporters who have not been able to make it to these grounds today, you are at liberty to do that, or roll out your manifesto to the people. You are free to do that. Under the law, the Electoral Commission is required to ensure that the organs of the state avail you adequate security wherever you are as a presidential candidate, either at home or on the road or in your office, whichever place you are. Accordingly, we are going to hand over to you a security vehicle together with security personnel who will be at your command to protect you at home and wherever you are. That vehicle is at our cost. We have attached a driver. We are going to pay him ourselves, fuel the vehicle, maintain it, and also pay the security personnel who will be guarding you. You don't have to pay them anything. After that activity, you are free to go to the media tent and address the media and the country so that they know candidate Munyaga Barak Serunga is also on the stage. May I now invite members of the Commission and yourself, we go and hand over your security vehicle. Thank you very much.
So the Commission is going to lead you to your detail, protocol,
But the Electoral Commission kept on assuring us that they were giving the entire job a professional touch. Thank you, Electoral Commission. Today, a long journey is commencing. A journey to liberate the common man. I am a veteran in this struggle. I joined this struggle 25 years ago. I and my Secretary General, Olwamaze, we are decorated generals in this struggle. Whoever is out there equally involved in this must know that we have the experience that it takes to liberate the common man, and we shall do so. We have quite a number of issues, items, as part of our manifesto, the Common Man's Manifesto, that we intended to unveil to the public today. However, given the times and whatever, we may not be able to roll it out today, but we shall write to the Electoral Commission and police to accord us a day, maybe tomorrow, so that we get that chance to roll out the Common Man's Manifesto. However, in brief, you will kindly permit me latitude to take you through a few items in the Common Man's Manifesto. Ladies and gentlemen, time has come that equity be served to all Ugandans. Equity, equality, justice matters. Our symbol is a symbol of a silver platter, commonly known as Orsania, the most beautiful symbol of all the symbols in this race. It is a symbol of equity, symbol of equality. It is a symbol that will fight greed. It is the symbol that is transparent and to help us fight corruption. So point number one, we are here as leaders of the common man to fight for equity. Number two, during my campaign, I will advocate for the release of Dr. Kizza Besigye. That one I will do. We shall request whoever is involved to dispense justice, to make sure that justice is served to Dr. Kizza Besigye. However, most importantly, maybe the echoes. Yes, the Secretary General was trying to let me know that I should emphasize the point of justice and equality, more so fighting for the freedom of Dr. Kizza Besigye, and we shall do that as Common Man's Party. Even after winning this election, which we are going to win by landslide, part of my agenda in the first 100 days is to release Dr. Besigye unconditionally and all other political prisoners. Ladies and gentlemen, time has come that we bring back the economy of this country in the hands of the Ugandan common man. Our business community is crying over foreigners that are getting involved in each and every resources. We Ugandans are naturally accommodative. We believe in working with other human beings since the world has become one single village. However, we strongly believe that we need meaningful, formidable investors. Foreigners that are loitering around this country illegally, the day I become president of this great country, will be deported immediately. I intend to revisit the East African Cooperation Protocol in my first 100 days. We strongly believe that our sisters, Kenya and Tanzania, are not treating us fairly. We opened our markets to them, but they keep on closing their markets on us. Kenya, for example, wherever they face a drought, they welcome our maize and agricultural products in. But wherever yields are low, they ban our agricultural products. Even more, go ahead to cause us diplomatic embarrassments. You remember, I remember 1 year, was it last year, when they said that our maize was maybe contaminated with something. So we don't believe that they're acting in good faith. We shall revisit that protocol. We as common men have interest in Congo and Southern Sudan, not Kenya and Tanzania. We shall ban Swahili as our national language. We shall ban it. We need French instead. French has a wider coverage. Burundi, they speak French. Congo, they speak French. Rwanda, they speak French. Congo Brazzaville, they speak French. Gabon, they speak French. Central African Republic, they speak French. We don't need Swahili. We need English and French. Ladies and gentlemen, we intend to nationalize quite a few services. the health sector will fully be nationalized under the common man's government. We believe that as government, we must avail health care to those without wealth. Therefore, we need a universal health care facility or program for this country. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall as well take over the entire education sector and ban private education in this country. So with those very few words, I've been advised by the Secretary General that I use 2 minutes in Uganda so that we can make the common man understand what we have tried to deliberate to the country today. Basebo ne banyabo abali eyo bana Uganda naddala omuntu wa bulijjo gwe tuyita the common man, luno lunaku lwa ssanyu, ndi musanyufu nnyo okutuuka wano olubadde lugendo luwanvu. Ekibiina kyaffe olw'okuba kibiina ky'amaanyi nnyo okujja kwakyo kwatiisa buli omu. Okuva lwe twalayira olusiniya lwafuuka olusaniya. Naye naffe tetulina bigambo bya kwetonda okubanga tulina ekibiina ekiwagirwa buli omu. Luno olutalo lw'okununula omuntu wa bulijjo tulubaddemu emyaka 25. Njagala okwebaza akakiiko k'ebyokulonda okubeera professional. Kantadde ku bunkeeke bungi, mbadde kakiiko k'ebyokulonda ng'obunkeeke bungi ennaku 3. Nga buli gwe neekubako mugambo wayo ebintu nga biruddewo nti Munyagwa kakkana tuli mu kandolinga okukola mulimu gwaffe. Neera mbeebaza bassebo omulimu gukoze neyanziza. However, njagala okwongera okubagamba nze Munyagwa Mubaraka ne Secretary General wange Ssaabawandiisi General Moses tubadde mu lutalo lw'okununula omuntu wa bulijjo okumala emyaka 25. Tewali asobola lutusomesa. Tuli ba generali abawedde emirimu. So bannaffe tusaba abalulimu batuwulirize naffe. Njagala okubategeeza bwe tuyina manifesto yaffe gye tuyita Common Man's Manifesto. Bwe tunaaba tufunye akakisa nga tuwandikidde Electoral Commission netukkiriza ne police. Leero tubadde naffe tulina okukola olukuŋŋaana naye obudde butulese. Batukkiriza oba enkya oba olunaku olulala tukole naffe olukuŋŋaana gaggadde. Common Man's Party is a mass party. Lwakuba eringa submarine. Ekitundu ekisinga tekirabika, akalabika kungulu ke katono. Naye abantu bajja kwekanga. So tusaba Electoral Commission etukkirize naffe tukole olukuŋŋaana tulangirire manifesto yaffe gye tuyita the Common Man's Manifesto ensi egitegeere. Njagala okubategeeza erimu ebintu bingi. Manifesto yaffe esinga okuwooma. Tugamba ebyenfuna by'eggwanga lino bidde mu mikono gy'omuntu wa bulijjo owa wano. Twagala ba investors kituufu, twagala bannaffe ab'amawanga amalala ne twagala abo bokka abatugasa. Njagala okubategeeza omugwira yenna ali wano nga talina bipapula bimwogerako wemmala okuwangula obwa pulezidenti mu nnaku 10 esooka asimbula alinyeddako. Njagala okubategeeza wemmala okubeera pulezidenti w'eggwanga lino mbagambye endagaano gye tulina n'amawanga ga East Africa tugenda kugitunulamu kubanga erabika tetuyamba nga Uganda. Bannaffe aba Kenya n'Abatanzania tebeeyisa bulungi. Enjala we bakuba ng'omusana gubookeza kasooli wa Uganda bamwaniriza n'ebirime ebirala. Bwe babaza Kenya ebiggalawo ne tetwagala kasooli wa Uganda. Tekoma ku ekyo n'egamba n'okugamba kasooli wa Uganda alimu eddagala, a diplomatic embarrassment. Tetulina kye twetaaga Kenya. Waliwo abagamba twetaagayo omwalo. Kituufu naffe tulina amakubo agatwala ebyamaguzi byabwe Maraba ne Busia. Bwe banaggalawo Mombasa nja kuggalawo Maraba ne Busia nga president. Bajja kuggulawo Mombasa. Tetwetaaga Kenya olwaleero, twetaaga Congo na South Sudan. Njagala okubategeeza n'Oluswayiri lwennyini tetulwetaaga. Abaana baffe abalusoma tetulaba kye bagenda kukola Kenya na Tanzania. Nabo batwenkanya nabo ebizibu. Twetaaga olulimi olunayamba abaana baffe. Olufalansa lusinga Oluswayiri. Lukola mu mawanga mangi aga Africa okusinga Oluswayiri. Twetaaga Luzungu na Lufalansa. Njagala okubategeeza nga mmalayo. Mu kalulu kano n'obuwembefu obw'ekitano nga ngoberera amateeka ngenda kulwanirira nnyo eddembe lya Dr. Kizza Besigye okulaba ng'ateebwa. Dr. Kizza Besigye ategeeza kinene nnyo eri eggwanga lino. We shall advocate for his release. Naye ne bw'ataateebwe nga NRM government temutadde. Bwe n'abeera president mu ssaawa 48 zokka nsuubira ajja kuba ali ku street za Kampala ng'akyakala. Nja kumuyimbula ng'ate mu bitiibwa eby'ekitalo. Njagala okubategeeza bassebo ne bannyabo nga mmaliriza. Common Man's Party ekibiina it's a mass party. Mulaba ennyambala yaffe. Ennyambala yaffe mutwetegereze mutulabe. Kyabavubuka okusinga n'abasajja emyaka egy'omu makkati. Naye tetukkiririza mu ffujjo nakuteeka bannayuganda ku bunkenke. You see? Obunkenke no. obunkenke obutalina makulu obunkenke no tugenda kusamba politics owakawoowo naye namwe mujja kukkiriza nti obusajja butusambye akawoowo neyanza nnyo neyanzeege for God and my country.
Yes, thank you, Candidate Munyaga. At this moment, if you please, you take some questions. We're members of the press. We have another candidate coming through, and we'll take 4 questions.
Yeah, 4, only 4.
Yes, please, thank you. The first one.
My name is William Uranga from Beg Media, Beg TV. Your Excellency to be Mubaraka Munyaga, what is going to be your position on the Buganda question? I haven't heard you talking about the Buganda question. The Buganda question has remained a big issue in the history of Uganda since independence. Another thing, what is your position on security? I've not heard you talking about security and even local government. I first knew you as a mayor for Kawempe. Thank you so much.
Let me just go through this very quickly. Security, one, I believe in a strong army, military, both in numbers and training. We strongly believe for us to prosper economically, we must have a strong military. So I intend to increase the numbers of the UPDF. However, not keep them redundant here. We shall try to agree with the Americans and the NATO partners that they allow us to deploy in Eastern Congo and South Sudan. However, we shall do it in a different manner. The NRM government has deprived us of opportunities. They deploy our forces, but they don't allow the forces to move with our business people. Wherever we shall deploy the UPDF, our business community shall always follow, looking for opportunities. So we shall make sure that our borders are secured. However, Ugandans must also benefit. 2, don't talk of the Ugandan question. Bugandan question. With this platter here, this platter, in simple terms, you can call it federal. All questions are answered by this. Let all the national resources be here. Let us all sit in a circular formation. Buli omuli emmere kuli maaso go. We Buganda liye bikuli ebyo Buganda we mukigawe kabaala aliye omunyankwere wa ntunga mu yaba kazara niwe ya ukora hori wabuli omukiga you eat omutoro niwe koraho kiwakoraho. You see buli omwakwateko omuso omukonjo olusibi advantage ruina mwena mutandika kumwokulya baluleetawo nga mwakozedde olujuliro ne balubatereza mu maaso ate emmere beefaanagana. Kyolina okwewala kirimu omuntu obutatambuza lusiniya luno kulwetoolooza. You get the point? Lukume nga luliwo.
Thank you. We'll take
President omulimo go lusiniya luno butakyuka kubeera nga luli wamu. Ebibuuzo byonna mbimaze ku kintu ky'olusiniya mwebale nnyo mwebaliye ddala. God bless you.
Nedda ssebo. I have 2 questions.
Yes, enyabu.
Ekibuuzo ekisookera ddala Mukulu Munyaga. Ekibiina kyammwe oba oyogera olaga nti kizze kulwanirira muntu wa wansi. Ne tulaba nti abantu ba wansi muli mu categories z'olabira ddala nti mbutuufu ziri bubi. Okugeza abaana abavuga bodaboda bavuga bodaboda ez'oku looni. Ate ne bamala okulya looni oluusi ne zibalemerera okuzzaayo pikipiki zaabwe ne zitwalibwa oluusi ne bagwa ne ku bubenje famire zaabwe ne baleka nga zikaaba. Nteekateeka ki zoze nazo okulaba nga omwana avuga bodaboda naye agabana ku keeki y'eggwanga? Then another question, be baana aba ghetto. Ntera nnyo okulaba interviews ng'oyogera ku baana ba ghetto. Basula bubi mu bufunze tebeeyagala nga abali mu ggwanga lyabwe Uganda. Ki ky'oyinza okubaleetera oba okubakolera okulaba nga nabo beesimira mu ggwanga lyabwe? Thank you.
Neyanza nnyo omwanyinaze tukomeko ebyo ebibuuzo kubanga bigenda kumalayo answer zonna.
Nasuna Shamim is my name from Super FM.
Nsanyusa nnyo Shamim. Ekisooka njagala mbategeeze bannayuganda. Ekyatuleetera crisis gye tulaba mu bibuga kutta byalo. Ebikenembe mubimanyi. Ebikenembe wabasukaali gye biraga. Buli munnayuganda kulowooza nti akaliibwa kali Kampala kyekyaleeta obuzibu. Singa ebyalo tubizzaamu amaanyi omujjuzo gujja kuggwawo n'obulamu. teeka amasannyalaze mu byalo, teekayo amazzi, teekayo emirimu. Kambabuuze, lwaki minisita wa Karamoja abeera ne ofiisi e Kampala? Ku Kampala Road minisita wa Karamoja akolako ki? Minisita ya Karamoja yandibadde Karamoja. Moroto. Kabajeti ako ne bakaspendingire Moroto. Moroto ne babayo restaurants ennungi, lodges ennungi, abo tebandize eno. Sawuna biki. Akulira amakomo Uganda abanoonya ki ku Parliamentary Avenue buli kumakya. Kuliko ekomera. Sajja alina kuba kitalya oba luzira nga gyatuula. Ne buli kumakya Minisita wa Northern Uganda akola ki wano? So ngezaako kubategeeza nti let us decentralize government resources neziba entities mu ngeri y'olusaniya. Yes, Ministry ya Oil ebeere buliisa. Tetugyetaaga mu kibuga mu Makati. Nti one ojja kwesanga national resources nazo Parliament ya Uganda ekola ki Nakasero. Gitwale Kalangala. Murova na batono nnyo babeere eyo. Kyekisooka soko sasanye ebyenfuna. Omuntu andizivudde Kalangala okujja okufuga boda wano ajja kuba alina ka restaurant akaliisa beemupye Kalangala. That's number one. Number two, abavubuka muleke kulemaza abavubuka kubalimba. Obuvubuka si kintu kiri static. Fena twali tubaddeko abaki? Neera abamu bakyali bavubuka wano. So si kintu kyakwenyumirwa abavubuka bali mu ghetto abavubuka. No! Bagenda kukyuka nga tebakyali bavubuka. Let us address Ugandans bonna wamu tubakoze tutya. Bana ine yanziza. Mundekeko omunimaani yeyongereyo. Ffe tuba n'obudde butono nnyo. Mwebale nnyo mwebali eddala. Ssaabasajja Kabaka wangaale.
Thank you, Candidate Munyagwa.
Thank you, my
Protocol
brother.
team, please can we usher the candidate to and allow him to exit.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you
sir.
very much and God bless you.
Thank you. I'm thinking.
Great.
God treat me well. Panicking and put to love. Only when pull up I can know if I were. Tell me now. Love panicking know if I were. Panicking and put to love. Only when pull up I can know if I were. Tell me now. Love panicking know if I were. Nemi miro te putte. Nemi my baby. Kabi take attention to say Umanga wali wonse chengamba Wali wechi buzo bambi chembuza Why start to lose control every time that you come around Panicking and put love Only when pull up I can know power Tell me now Love panicking and know power Panicking and put to love Only when pull up I can know power Tell me now Love panicking and know power He say let me keep your secret check. Deepest of my heart is the safest place. So baby, turn to me and say, hey. Girl, I love your body. I panic when I see your body. I admire my baby's body. Hey, yeah. Baby, when you turn up on me, umutima kukupanyo. You're the one that I for me. Everywhere you go, I go follow. Panicking and kula. Only when kula I can know if I were. Tell me now. Love panicking if I were. Panicking and kula. Only when kula I can know if I were. Tell me now. Love panicking if I were. Sitting over and go to say, happy like you langue. On David and yo viola, Timutu Bambi. Omuwe na kafanani, ako Bambi ala venga ko viola venga mumeme, nange muvenga mumeme. Alina kabiri viola, akayo yo Bambi, okoko sakaino, akalalo kosi. Wenze jukira erinyalye, okulyogera pomelwa, kozinde konungansani, kozinda nungirise, obulire
wherever you are and even at home. It's a 24-hour security network. We are going to hand over to you your security vehicle with the security personnel who will be guarding you or protecting you. That vehicle is a commissioned vehicle. It is being driven by a driver of the commission. We are fueling it, maintaining it, paying the driver, and paying the security. You don't have to pay anything. We are catering for all that by law. Thereafter, you are free to go to the media tent or media center, which is set up here, and address the press or the nation and tell them who you are and so on and so forth. That is at your will. But for us, what we have to do now, which is mandatory, is to give you a security vehicle and security detail. We can go and perform that function. After that, we shall come back here for further announcements or proceedings, whichever. Thank you.
kukuŋŋaanya mikono. Waliwo munnange ono bamusiiba ebuyende. Ibirirako bakulabe. Oyo bamusiba ebuyende ne bamuggyako emikono gyange 150 nti awandiika bayeekera. Nti minisita oba ye Babalanda mbu tebakkiriza atali wa gavumenti kuŋŋaanya mikono. Naye ng'eggwanga lyonna likimanyi tuli mu election season. Ne ŋŋamba musirikale kyono atamanyi mateeka na biragiro. Era bampa ennamba ya DPC ne njogera naye ne mmugamba tujja kudiiringa naawe ng'omuntu. Tujja kutwala mateeka ng'omuntu woba osazeewo okumenya amateeka g'eggwanga. So tufunye okusoomozebwa kwa maanyi naye Mukama wa maanyi amazima tegeekweka era y'ensonga lwaki ffe tusembyeyo okutongozebwa ekikakasa nti ffe tugenda okuwangula obukulembeze bw'eggwanga lino Uganda.
William Muliro from Beg Media / Beg TV. I think Your Excellency to be Mr. Muliro Frank. We are known to each other for a long time. I'm asking you, you have proposed a federal arrangement for Uganda. Which federal model are you going to use when you become president? Because there are so many federal models which can be applicable. And secondly, you are a teacher. I know you as a teacher. You are a former teacher. What is your position on education? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my old friend, Mr. Rwanga William. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to see you again. I think we shall expound more of what you're asking about in next week when we are launching the federal agenda. I don't want to unveil what is inside. We are unveiling the federal agenda 2026 and honoring the legacy of Dr. Aggrey Kiyingi. The Frank Muliro you are seeing here, when you look at me, see Dr. Kiyingi. When you look at me, look at Nkwanga of Uganda Federal Movement. Look at Andrew Takome Kayira in me. So, we are going to expound more about that, the model, the federal model, and about our entire agenda for a new Uganda next week, and we are going to keep you posted. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. My name is Grace Seginya from Salt Media. When you talk about Dr. Aggrey Kiyingi, some of us who used to know the late, he was a cardiologist, and he overemphasized the health sector. In your manifesto, I've not heard you talking about anything to do with health. Are you diverting from some of your dreams from your predecessor? Thank you.
Thank you so much. I thought here I was just giving a brief about myself, but we are having a program where we are going to unveil our entire manifesto and program. I only talked about federalism as a system of government because it entails everything. It is the solution to all the problems, health, infrastructure, etc. It entails everything. But Dr. Aggrey Kiyingi, I don't want to go far about that. You know very much that he wanted to build a heart hospital here, and the government refused him. Then he established it in South Africa. You very much know that he initiated the Health International, which introduced IT here, which distributed computers to schools, Nabegareka Foundation. You remember that time, CBS, FM, Radio Simba, coming on the internet. He was Dr. Aggrey Kiyingi. Right now, we've been given 10 acres of land in Bunyoro, and we are going to construct the Aggrey Kiyingi Memorial Building. On that Aggrey Kiyingi Memorial Building, we decided to put it in Bunyoro, much as Dr. Kiyingi was a Muganda, because we are believing in a Uganda for everyone. There is one of our members in Bunyoro who donated those 10 acres. And that Aggrey Kiyingi Memorial Building is going to have a nursing home, a youth rehabilitation center, and a heart training institute.
Thank you, Candidate Frank, for speaking to us. Members of the press, that is Candidate Frank. And thank you very much, and your team. We wish you the best during the campaigns. And protocol, can you please usher the candidate and to his security so that he exits and goes on to the next program. Now, members of the press, we are going to get closing remarks from the chairperson in the main auditorium, and I request that we go in so that we hear the closing statement on the nomination exercise. Thereafter, there will be some refreshments in our tent. I'll invite you to take a cup of tea before we depart. Thank you once again, our Revolutionary People's Party. We wish you the best.
No, I see some people who okay. Okay, I can see a number of them running. JB, you're still setting up your camera, I can see you. Baba TV, I see you are late and we're going to start. Digitalk, are you there? Uh-huh. Lord Chair, we are now set to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you, Julius, Deputy Chairperson, commissioners, representatives of political parties present, all staff of the Electoral Commission, civil society groups, observers, interreligious council, the media, and all of you distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Electoral Commission, I would like to extend our thanks and gratitude to you all who have come to witness this important milestone in the democratic journey of our country as we prepare for the general elections, in particular, the presidential elections for 2026. For the last 2 days, yesterday and today, the Commission opened these gates, having notified the people of Uganda, those who wished to offer themselves to lead the country in the topmost office of the president, to go and contact or consult the people of Uganda, get their support, present the names and signatures of those supporters so that they can be confirmed and invited to come and get nominated on these very grounds. And for these 2 days, we have seen those Ugandans who have offered themselves in that endeavor. At the end of today, we have managed to nominate 8 presidential candidates. And these are Yewera Kaguta Museveni, a flag bearer for the National Resistance Movement, Kasivante Joseph of the National Peasants Party, Mabirizi Robert, Conservative Party, Nandala Mafabi James Nathan, Forum for Democratic Change, Mugisha Gregory Muntu Oyera, Alliance for National Transformation, or ANT, Kyagulanyi Centrum Robert, National Unity Platform, Munyaga Mubarak Serunga, Common Man's Party, Muliro Frank Kabinga, Revolutionary People's Party. The nomination process has now concluded. It is therefore expected that these 8 candidates will appear on the ballot paper come January 2026. As the candidates prepare to hit the campaign trail, we wish to urge them, together with their supporters, to observe the law, be respectful of one another, be tolerant to other people's different views, and also those whom they support. Let each one of us be at liberty to choose the candidate we support and render our support in that regard. No one should be victimized or ostracized for the choice he or she makes in that context. The candidates, please observe the law. Appeal to your supporters to respect the law and also ensure that we maintain an atmosphere or environment of peace and stability for the good of all of us. And be mindful of those people who are not part of the programs, your campaign programs, and so on and so forth. And therefore, let us not carry out any campaign activities along public roads, in the markets, near health centers, or near schools, any public place where other citizens of this land have a right to do whatever they are required to do in those places. In that regard, we shall have a very peaceful, tranquil process of campaigns. We want to ensure that we rise up together and say no to violence. Let us say no to violence. let us all ensure that in whatever we do, whatever we say, and whatever we embark upon as we go to campaign, let us not disrupt the peace that is prevailing in the country, because peace is the cornerstone of all that we are set to do or that we want to do as a country. We want to thank the members of the security forces who have ensured that security in this place is intact, if I may use the word, that whatever equipment we have erected here is secure, and also the lives of the people who have come here have not had any major challenge or problem. As a commission, we reiterate our commitment to ensure that the rights of the people of Uganda, as enshrined in Article 1 of the Constitution, that all power belongs to the people of Uganda, and that they shall exercise this right by choosing leaders of their own free will through the conduct of free and fair elections. We want to assure the people that we shall uphold that tenet and ensure that these elections are free and fair. However, we want everybody to recognize that a free and fair election can only be achieved or attained when every stakeholder who has a role to play plays according to the rules or to the law or by the book. If we respect and determine and resolve to follow the law and be civil in whatever you do or say, then I can assure you we shall achieve what the Constitution laid out, that the elections have to be free and fair. I want to appeal to all the people of Uganda that having elections does not mean that we are in a state of the unknown. Elections are supposed to be a happy event because the people now have the power to say, yes, you are the person we want, not the other one. So let us be respectful of what the people's choice is and ensure that Uganda, our beloved country, moves forward in the socio-economic transformation processes and whatever we undertake as a people and as a nation. So with these very few words, I wish all the candidates well, I wish all the people of Uganda well, and I pray that by January 2026, we shall have gone through an election and a campaign period that maybe we have not seen for a long time, without violence, without bloodshed, without destruction of property. I thank you, and I want to declare this nomination process closed. For God and my country, I saw this.
May we all arise to sing the anthems in reverse order: East African anthem and Uganda national anthem. Thank you very much. There is tea, evening tea. Please do not leave it for the commission alone. Our guests, you are welcome to that tea. And one, Lord Chair, there is a request of the members of the National Organizing Committee to take a group photo with you, with the Commission, if it does not mind. This is a request that I had to deliver in the front, if it doesn't, if it's okay. At the entrance with the National Organizing Committee that you've led to this organization. Please, members of the National Organizing Committee, please stand. The lighting. No. There is that. We have it there. We have it outside. Okay. We'll take it from in front here. Members of the National Organizing Committee,